Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. Or you can also look me up on X at Jem and Gareth Cahoon Speaks or on YouTube. Like and subscribe there also so you can see the videos that get banned on other social media sites. And you can also view my created playlists so you can see the videos that I watch on a daily basis. This one here comes to you by way of the London police searching for a man wearing shirt celebrating historic Islamic massacre of Jews in Khyber al Yahud. London police are searching for a man photographed wearing a shirt displaying an anti-Semitic chant associated with the 7th century Islamic battle in which Jewish tribes in the Arabian Peninsula were defeated and much of the Jewish population was massacred. The incident was reported by Campaign Against Anti-Semitism after a Jewish father and his children spotted the man at Sainsbury's supermarket in North London. The case comes amid heightened concerns over the increasingly open anti-Semitic incidents in Britain since Hamas's October 7th, 2023 massacre in Israel. The text on the shirt stated Khyber Yahud, the opening line in the Arabic chant that continues with "The army of Muhammad is returning." Yahud is the Arabic word for the Jew, while Khyber refers to the oasis where the Islamic army, led by Muhammad, fought against local Jewish tribes and eventually massacred much of the Jewish population. Muslim extremists have in modern times frequently used the anti-Semitic chant to incite threats of violence against Jews worldwide. The London Metropolitan Police reported that officers received a report of an incident around 3:35 p.m. last Friday. The Jewish man filed a report and obtained a translation of the anti-Semitic chant. According to the CAA, London police were initially unaware of the meaning of the Khyber chant or its historical context. After receiving relevant expertise, police recorded the incident as a suspected racially aggravated public order offence. Officers are in contact with the victim and inquiries to identify the individual involved are ongoing. No arrests have been made at this stage, the police said in an official statement. The Campaign Against Anti-Semitism called on authorities to take strong action against the suspect. The abhorrent intimidation must be met with the full force of the law. The organisation stated Campaign Against Anti-Semitism warned that anti-Semitic incitement in the UK had become increasingly open to the point they are now being displayed casually in everyday public spaces. The organisation warned that similar anti-Jewish incidents in the UK would likely continue until perpetrators faced serious consequences for their actions. The Campaign Against Anti-Semitism urged the public to provide any information that could help authorities identify and locate the suspect. Anti-Jewish incidents in the UK have soared following the Hamas October 7, 2023 massacre. Former Mossad chief Yossi Cohen warned in a recent interview that the UK was no longer safe for Jews due to the growing levels of increasing violent anti-Semitism. The United Kingdom government should understand that we read what they do, and you do have a huge local problem in the UK today. It is not safe to walk on London streets or in Manchester if you're Jewish, Cohen assessed in an interview. with the British podcast The General and the Journalist. The British government announced last month that it would invest 335 million in boosting security for Jewish institutions due to the elevated threats against the British Jewish community. British Minister of State for Policing and Crime, Sarah Jones, pledged to protect the British Jewish community. After a series of appalling attacks against Jewish communities, the difficult decision we made to raise the threat level to severe. My thoughts remain with the victims of these vile attacks. Today we are going further and providing record funding to help keep Jewish people safe, supporting visible policing and protection around synagogues, schools and community centres. We will do everything in our power to rid society of the evil of anti-Semitism, Jones stated. But you just heard there about the 300 odd million that they give to Jewish institutions for protection. But what you didn't hear there was that the government actually gave double to Gaza. So they placated the Jews with half of the money that they give to Hamas and the Palestinians, because there is no difference between the two at the minute. One is almost as bad as the other. And Britain is fallen to the age-old anti-Semitic trope of calling for a two-state solution. In a country where the Arabs were offered 98% of Jerusalem and they refused. What was the reasoning behind that, you say? Because that would mean that 2% of the land would be Israeli, and no Arab that wants to stay alive very long could take the choice to let Israel have any part of the land that was given to her by God as an everlasting right and covenant. And the pro-Palestinian leftist media and people need to realize this. Like, there's a man today walking about in my country, the United Kingdom, with a shirt that is antithetical to everything that I believe. It's like somebody wearing a t-shirt saying praise the Holocaust. That wouldn't be allowed, so why should this Khyber El Yahud be allowed to be worn without facing the consequences of his actions? But this is the Londonistan that we're living in at the minute, because the United Kingdom has been overrun by illegal immigrants, and the Labour government is just allowing them to come in on boats the size of the Titanic, with 300 people on board each one. Our country cannot cope with this. We are a small country and we need to secure our borders and do it now. Shalom. Maranatha.